this problem, we want to find the slope of the graph of the function at the given point. So we got x squared plus y squared is equal to 9 at 3, 0. Well, to find the slope of the graph of the function at a given point, we first have to find derivative, and we'll do this implicitly. So we'll take the derivative of everything where it's sitting. So we'll take the derivative of x squared with respect to x. We'll take the derivative of y squared with respect to x. And we'll take the derivative of 9 with respect to x. Well, the derivative of x squared is 2x. The derivative of y squared is 2y, but we have to add on a y prime. Anytime you take a derivative with respect to x and it's really y, we have to put on a y prime. And derivative of 9 is 0. Now we want to solve for y prime. So we'll go through our 5 steps for that, even though this one's pretty simple. First step is get rid of parentheses, don't have any. Second step is get rid of fractions, don't have any. Third step is get everything with y prime on one side, everything else on the other. So take the 2x and move it to the right side. Anytime you take anything across your equals, your sign changes, so it becomes a negative 2x. Step 4, we don't have to do. That's where y prime is in 2 separate pieces with pluses and minuses between them. It's only in one piece over here. And step 5, divide both sides by what's in front of / back of y prime. And there's a 2y in front of it, so we'll divide both sides by 2y. And those 2's cancel, those y's cancel, and we get y prime. And those 2's cancel over here, except for I messed up one of my variables. That should be a negative 2x there. Okay, 2's cancel, and we end up with negative x over y. Now that's our first step, is find derivative. Now remember, our second step was to change y prime to m, and before it was to plug in the x part of our point. Well, in this case, we'll plug in our x and our y. So plug in x there, plug in y there. So we're going to get negative 3 over 0. So m is undefined. Why is that? Well, this is a circle, if you remember from college algebra. Looks something like that. We're looking at the point 3, 0. Well, we got 3, 0 here. And if I looked at the tangent line, see how it touches at one point? And that makes it a vertical line. Well, remember from college algebra, if you got a vertical line, your m is undefined. So this one's a little bit trickier, but I like it. I originally created this problem, and then I worked it and saw what I came up with. All this isn't any good. But then I thought, no, it really is, because it does emphasize, even in implicit differentiation, what exactly are we finding? Because again, when if I ask you to find a slope of the graph at that point, it's asking you to find the slope of the tangent line.